Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 21st of March. And what an exciting week it can be. We have a tremendously forceful lunar eclipse on Wednesday, but also all through the week, the Sun, joined on Monday by Mercury, is going to be penetrating deeper into the most explorative, adventurous and dynamic part of your scope. If there's any part of your existence which you feel has become rather mundane and stale, this is a wonderful opportunity to bring in the new and out with the old. But of course your nature is governed by the fixedness of the sign of Leo. Yes, you are ruled by the Sun, which gives you tremendous willpower and energy and drive. But when you apply your energies, you often do so on a very long-term basis. So changes don't necessarily come about without a great deal of thought. But I think things have been building up for some while, mainly through the energies of Uranus clashing with Pluto over the last 3 or 4 years, which have seen you really battling to come to terms with one part of your nature needing to be free and another part needing to commit and sustain a situation where you feel responsible or obligated. Well, I feel that this is the start of a process which is really going to hot up in April, where you start to punch out of these restrictions, where you break the chains, where you really start to find yourself in a much more freedom-loving space. This suggests that you're going to be much more experimental. And it's true that not everything that you try now will necessarily be for the long term. But even if some things don't work out, that's not really the point. The point is giving yourself the permission to experiment, because that in itself, that liberty, can be so enriching and helpful for yourself and your being. But also this is a week when the planet of Mars is so richly significant. Mars is the planet of ego, and it is the planet of desires, but it's in a hugely creative part of your scope now, and it links brilliantly with both the Sun and Mercury this week, and also that lunar eclipse. So your idea zone is going to be really on fire. There's going to be lots of ideas buzzing around. You may be investigating things, doing your research, having lots of conversations, traveling, but all of it can help you to feel much more alive. And that's so important. But the second half of this week also sees Jupiter and Venus in an opposition. And there could be part of you that finds something that you find rather moorish or tempting, whether it's a food, a diet that you're tempted to break, or perhaps it's going out with your friends and just really going for it. Or it could be someone that you're tempted towards who is a person who gives out a really charismatic vibe, but one that's very sensual. But this person could be much different to you, but that can make them all the more appealing. And you may just want to go for it, live in the moment, but it can be one of the most exciting weeks you've experienced for a very long time indeed. It's just about giving yourself the permission to break from what you know best. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.